Hey, what an awesome, awesome day to be here at HSN with our brand new, incredible Today Special.
And what a comfortable
that you
day.
are loving.
I'm falling in love with the straight leg.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, you still get the sexiness through the waist and the hip area, but it's a little more forgiving and looser through the thigh, not overpowering, way forgiving through the knee area.
Yes.
And then it comes down very straight to a slightly bigger leg opening. You guys love straight legs. You've honestly posted on Facebook for me maybe 20, 30,000 posts. Please, we love the straight leg you brought in. What is the next one? Well, the next one was this TS as a crop straight leg with this gorgeous embroidery.
Yeah, expensive, labor intensive.
Yep.
Artisan, it has a like a complete artisan feel. And
this reminds me of what shopping used to be, where every little boutique you went into, there was a mystery. There was a, you can't believe what I found. That original, authentic kind of piece. Feeling to it. There was, oh my gosh, this was just done by somebody and it's one of a kind. This is very artisanal.
So today, and you are getting that opportunity to get, there are 6 different colors, but yet 3 totally different, one-of-a-kind, as I said, artisanal motifs in amazing labor-intensive embroidery. We'll go over the patchwork, go over the stitching. Know this, that today and for one day and one day only, $46.50, which if you follow fashion, if you do research, you can go online right now and just Google embroidered jeans. I did that yesterday and you will be astonished at the amount of money and the price. And you know what? When you look at those jeans, you know one thing you don't get with those? A guaranteed fit. You are getting the fit of DG2, tried and true for almost 25 years here at HSN. Stretch that starts, and we always talk about DG2 101, starting from the waist, stretch from the waist all the way down to the ankle, 2 through 24. All you have to do is pick your inseam. We even have 3 different inseams, 21 inches for your average, 21 petite, 23 average, 25 for your tall. I'm in the black, loving the black, but we already have some updates for you. If you are thinking about the olive. The olive has been on fire since we started today, and the quantity is in the hundreds in the olive, as it is also in the eggshell. And the eggshell and the olive both have the love theme.
They do, and the love theme actually came from all of you and from somebody who gave me a present of a very, very, very high-end Italian brand that did this whole message across t-shirts. But you know what? Not everybody wants this message of love and hope and friendship, all about friends, all about thinking of you, all about I love you, all about I love life, all about I'm free with the sun shining, which is kind of how I feel today after taking a year off for treatment. And then, of course, the love signature embroidery on the other leg. And these are very subtle, very beautifully done. Everything silk screened, individual prints, and going across the side seam, and that beautiful straight leg with a crop right above the ankle. So whether you want to wear a gladiator sandal, an ankle strap, mini heel, or an athletic shoe like me, you don't have to dress up and torture yourself to look special.
Right. We love that part. So that's your one motif. Then I'm wearing, do you want to go to the chambray?
Oh no, we'll do animal.
Okay, so we'll do the animal in the black and also in the white, the same. And I mentioned a little earlier, talk about like the #1 huge trend embroidery. Oh my gosh.
Obsessive.
Floral and your animal prints,
and
which
neutrals.
Are, and
neutrals. So all the embroidery in the animal prints in the black and the white, which is really kind of like a beautiful ivory. This is all about naturals. So do you have a pair of natural leather sandals? Do you have a pair of white tennis shoes? Do you have a pair of black flip-flops? Do you have a pair of beige shooties? all of that are gonna look incredible with this.
Same with the black. I love the black.
Don't you?
And I love it, again, the embroidery, if I just sort of turn this to the back, the way that you've wrapped it, and you were talking about how difficult it is to do that.
Of course, it's crazy to do that, and then look at the precision of the printing. You know, when you do these kind of patches, and I used to do them for rock and roll stores on their jean jackets and their jeans, I would do hand painting, or I would go to fabric stores or flea markets and find antique fabrics. Well, when you get to a color like the one I'm wearing, which is chambray, which is really the color of the season, you'll see that our patches are really evocative of shabby chic. Now on the indigo and the chambray, you've got romantic roses, romantic floral prints, and you know, a little bit of really 1940s retro florals here. I love this whole mixture of dusty, pink, black, ivory, and a bit of tan. So think of all the color choices within each of these you have. And when you get to the indigo, I just want to show you the artistry. Yep. That's all embroidered, but look what we have to do. Put on the patches first, actually finish, wash and finish the whole denim jean, then print all the patches, each one done individually, then apply the patches on the already constructed jean. That is a nightmare,
which is unheard of for $46.50.
And then embroider over it. I mean, talk about
multiple different colors of threads.
Right, and talk about labor intensive and all satin stitch embroidery, no matter which of the choices you're getting, which means it can never unravel. It says hand wash, but I'm telling you, honestly, I put it in a lingerie bag inside out and wash it, and this cannot come undone. That is the highest end embroidery there is.
And as we said, easy to take care of, and just
comfy,
comfy, and you're getting the fit.
Artsy.
And I know I'm in the size 2. People ask about that. Diane,
4.
You have the 4 on.
And I'm not a small girl.
Right.
But I took the 4 regular. Did you take the 2 petite or the 2 regular?
Regular.
Okay.
Go with the regular. But you know what? That's another thing. Depending on what kind of, shoes, that you want to wear with it.
Isn't
that
Free
fun?
yourself
and everyone is loving the eggshell, the olive again, extremely limited. And of course, Colette is in that beautiful olive color. She's 5'10". And we talked about this with the girls that, Colette, what size do you have on? Okay, Colette has on the size small. She normally wears a smaller size, so she's going to be like an 8. So when you look at an opportunity to be able to get in on what's happening, see, this is what this is all about. We're about ready to celebrate Diane's 25th anniversary exclusively here at HSN. We have sold over 14.5 million jeans. But
in 11 years.
In 11
That's how old. Yeah, that's how old DG2 is. I've been here for 25 years. I actually introduced washable silk on tele-retailing 25 years ago, but my heart was always in doing jeans, which is where I began my craft in LA as a 19-year-old. Designing for rock and roll stars, taking their denim, taking their jean jackets. Then I moved to San Francisco, kind of following the music scene. And eventually I moved to New York and was doing all of these hand-painted denims. And there used to be a great store, and when you talk about a store with treasures in it, it was called Granny Takes a Trip. It was in the West Village. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I used to.
Was it vintage?
Bring all my. No, it was all young designers like me that did handcrafted denim.
Oh my gosh,
and
how
leathers.
Cool is that?
And this takes me back to those days. So if you go into these category killer denim stores and you say, it's all the same. But it's all meant for an 18 or 20-year-old. I mean, yeah, it's a good bargain, but I can't fit into it. Take a little walk, a little retro walk back in time when clothing was individual. When purchases like this, if we can get up close to this to show it, purchases like this were a find. They were a treasure. They were to be coveted because there weren't an overwhelming amount of them. Guess what? That's what these are all about.
Absolutely. And let me just say to anyone out there,
they're fabulous.
If you've been watching this all day and you've been on the fence, or like, you know, when you go shopping with your girlfriend and your friend says, oh, I mean, should I buy those pair of jeans? We are here to tell you, just buy it. That you have 30 days. That honestly, the price that you're paying today for the artisanal workmanship and the fact that you know that you are getting a jean, first and foremost, it's the first time we've ever done a straight leg TS. Think about that. Our novelty jeans that we basically used to do just in a show called Jean Fest, they began, HSN price began at around $100.
Yeah, $99.
Right?
And we would sell out every time.
Diane.
And trust me, labor, transportation to get them here, everything has not gotten cheaper over the years, but your demand for special, your demand for the fabulous fit of DG2, and quite frankly, all your call-outs about a straight leg, please bring it, Diane. And of course, time of year for cropped, but you'll be wearing these well into fall. What we find is winter begins later, lasts later,
longer,
Indian summer stretches longer. These jeans are gonna look as beautiful like the ones that you're seeing on Annette, an indigo with a navy blazer come fall, and a high shaft shooty, as they are right now.
You're going to feel amazing in them.
Well, you know
That's
what?
the bottom line.
Let's go see what Meredith in North Carolina thinks about these.
Hello, Meredith. It's a pleasure to have you live at HSN.
Hey,
Hi.
Diane and Bobby. I love these pants because I have a big bum, and I'm just tickled that you have this type of pant for people like me.
Oh, yeah.
And I have bought a lot of pants from you, but I'm 60 and I'm thrilled about this uplift.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That guy
That's a good one.
really works. And, you know, as I was saying, I was basically sitting on a sofa for a year getting treatment, and it did not do any, I mean, I'm not telling you this is toned back here, and that uplifter is unbelievable.
Yeah, I am so thrilled about that, but I want to tell you, they're curing you at Duke. I had a friend that had the same situation, and I'm protecting your privacy. And I want to tell you, they're curing it, and I'm hoping they're going to do something for the pediatric area because my daughter passed from that. It was rare.
They're working.
Curing you, and
they're working so hard on that, Meredith, and I know that for
Thank
me,
you so much,
it was
Meredith.
honestly like a miracle that they said you're 100% curable, and finally, in December, they said, well, that's it, we're done with you, you're cured. So, you know, illness today, cancer is so prevalent, but it's different from what it once was, and I celebrated every single day of that year and beyond in DG2. So even on,
And we have each other. Yay.
even on the worst of days when you were feeling so great,
I remember.
the jeans were so comfortable, and they made me feel connected to me. They made me feel connected to my youth, and they made me feel normalized. So if you're a customer out there saying, you know what, I don't know about skinnies, they're too challenging for me. This is a slim straight leg. Very comfortable, a little further away from the body. You've got all the artisanal patches on it with all that embroidery, hand silk screening, patching, pick stitching, cross stitching, amazing amount of workmanship on this. And I expected when I walked into the studio last night, this would be $49.90. But for $46.50 and 5 flex pays,
and $9,
get a little artistry into your life. If you go to one of those fabulous resorts like Hilton Head
or Atlantis, or
and you know what those boutiques are like, I would pay. You know, when you go into vacation brain and everything becomes that's all possible.
Sure.
Pull out the credit card. I'd pay $200 for these.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh,
the workmanship
easily.
is mind-boggling.
Exactly. So you think about that you could buy 2 or 3. And I do want to comment on that because what I love is you have 6 colors, but you have to understand you have 3 completely different embroidered stitch motifs.
All the patches are
all the different.
individually silk screened.
So I want to give you an update if we can. So Dan, I know the olive right here is the most limited. Okay, 300 only remaining for the whole country. And by the way, it's basically only in your smaller sizes in the olive. This is the eggshell, which is the same print that Diane is showing you, the same motif. Only 300 left. Oh my gosh. So the final 300, the love design.
But look what we do with this.
Yes.
We don't just do a design and say, all right, the same colors here are gonna work here. The same patches here are gonna work here. No, we go in and we are extremely sensitive about how we silk screen it, how we embroider it, but this has a lot of heart to me because quite frankly, first of all, message silk screens are very big on t-shirts. I'm not sure I want that across my chest, but I do love the messages, and most of the messages all of you out there sent me during my illness were about love, were about being free, were about enjoying life, were about being a sisterhood. It's all written in here, and being a Leo, I particularly love that gorgeous sun sign. And that's a sign of, honestly, optimism and hope. So this pick stitch is insane. This cross stitch is insane. And believe it or not, you go to one factory and you get your colors of denim. You go to another factory and sew the jean. You go to another factory and do all the wash downs to make it soft and stretchy and velvety and comfortable. Then you come back and go to another factory and print all the silk screen patches. Back to the jean factory to sew on the patches, then to the embroidery factory to either sew in love or the beautiful roses. And then you have to go to another specialized embroidery factory to do the pick stitch and the cross stitch. So when you see this and you think to yourself, you know what? This really does look like one of those fabulous boutique item jeans where you'd get it on Rodeo Drive or Lincoln Drive in Miami, or off a side street in the 70s of Madison Avenue in New York. And it would be precious, and it would be, I always feel like, oh, I just scored a treasure.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like this
feeling,
before.
isn't it?
Or all that beautiful animal print. That's how you're going to feel when you get this home for less than $9 on FlexPay.
Right, and by the way, so we've had Vanessa was saying she's only 5'2", where would they stop on me? One comment I will make is that the cool
at
thing,
the upper ankle.
Exactly, wherever it goes, that's the cool thing about the crop. It doesn't matter. If you look, right now you're looking at Victoria. Victoria's 5'11", so you can see
she's
where
in the tall.
Yes, she's in the tall. So, but the crop, the cool thing about the crop, I believe, is that wherever it falls, it
just looks right.
Like there can't be a wrong place, can there, Diane?
Part of the reason it looks right is it's much safer in a way to do a crop in a straight leg.
Oh,
because
100%.
Yeah, if you have super developed calves, it doesn't constrict you. It doesn't hug them.
Yes.
And the other thing I love is it makes the slimmest part of your leg, which is your ankle, looks so much slimmer, therefore your whole leg looks slimmer.
Taller.
And it also is, to me, the most footwear-friendly cut and silhouette we've ever done. A straight leg is literally a lifesaver if you happen to love gladiator sandals, which I wore at midnight, or you just want to wear something like an ankle strap high heel, or you want to wear a wedge with an ankle tie. Oh, maybe you just want to wear tennies like I have on, or you want to wear a cross strap, or you want to wear a ballet flat. This is not the kind of jean where you must, like with a wide flare full-length leg, if you don't wear a high heel, it's dragging. It's so,
and it just doesn't look right.
Here's what I call this: the beachcomber cut. in a silhouette,
Yes.
because you could be walking on the sand and getting your feet wet in the waves that come in and never dragging with this jean. It is just the perfect jean, whether you're petite, average, and tall, or you're a 2 or a 24. And I will tell you, if you don't know DG2, our artistry is aspirational and inspirational.
Without a doubt.
What you get home blows you away, which is why we sold 14.5 million jeans in 11 years.
How overwhelming that is. And by the way, we have 4 minutes. We have a little over 4 minutes remaining. And thank you. We've had a lot of people make their very first purchase here to HSN.
Too.
We love all of your phone calls, so you can keep them coming. But know that, again, that this is something we've never done before. It's a combination of two firsts. It's the first straight leg today special ever.
First
when I read that, I went,
ever.
my gosh,
first straight leg crotch, cropped ever.
Love that.
Yeah.
And the lowest price novelty we've ever done. So if you have been on the fence, just get them home. Try them on the privacy of your home. I love that you can buy 3 different jeans and have 3 different looks, because although we have 6 colors, we have 3 completely different motifs. And Diane is showing you, she's wearing the chambray and the indigo.
I love the way there's
the same motif as do the white and black.
Rose color in the chambray, coral in the chambray, indigo in the chambray, white in the chambray. I mean, I've got the dark rose in the chambray. I've got shabby chic, which I absolutely love as a decorating technique, as well as wearing it in the chambray. These all have a bit of a retro look. And the reason why they're retro is you just don't expect in this day and age to get anything that looks this artisanal, this handcrafted,
Diane.
this individual.
Well, you do, but not for $46.50.
Oh no!
I mean, you can buy it.
You can't even get a jean of this quality that's plain at $46.50.
Okay, almost 16,000 gone. And first of all, thank you. I know we have like hundreds and hundreds of people that are calling. Please let me remind you, you can go to hsn.com to shop. Shop via our app. That's the way I love to do it. So grab your smartphone, your iPhone, your iPad. Shop via our app. Quick, simple, easy. You know you're going to get yours. Everything today has 5 flex, which means 6 on your HSN card. And I do want to give you another update.
That's crazy.
I know, isn't it great?
Wow.
The eggshell.
Especially during tax season.
Oh, yes.
Hello.
This is when we really appreciate
That's kindness.
So you're looking at the olive and the eggshell. The quantity is in the hundreds. So both of these will probably, all right, I just heard this is probably last airing of the eggshell and the olive, and those are 2 that have the love motif. So I think we need to go to Pennsylvania. We have Barbara. Hello, Barbara. Thank you for being with us. You
Hi,
with Diane
Barbara.
and Bobby.
Hi, how are you? Diane, I'm so happy to see you again.
You know what?
We missed her.
I cannot tell you how awash I am in love from all of you. And truthfully, I've spent my entire life designing. Most of my career, over half of it has been here. And it's so touching to me that you guys care, and because I've cared about you for so many years and tried to bring you the best. You truly were such a huge part of my treatment and recovery. You kept me buoyed up, you kept me feeling sunny and positive. I thank you. So you are obviously a DG2 girl.
Oh, yes, but I came late to DG2 because I found you by accident.
No.
And since then, I'm changing my wardrobe.
Great.
And also, I want you to know that you traveled with me this winter all over Egypt.
Oh my gosh, you know what, Barbara?
DG2.
I've been to Egypt 4 times. I am so in love with the culture and the pyramids and the gorgeous. That was just phenomenal.
Well, I want you to know DG2 whenever you were with me, and everybody I met said, oh, I love your pants. Where did you get them? And I said, well, if you can get HSN and DG2.
Wow.
Oh, thank you for sharing that.
Special. Thank you so much.
Spreading the word, Barbara. Thank you for being with us.
Be well.
I shall. I am.
You. I know, that's the best part. And don't forget again that no matter what you are buying, maybe you're shopping with us for the very first time, we hope so. Here you get the comfort. And I was like, Vanessa, I need a new pair of cute and comfy jeans. got you covered, without a doubt. And don't forget also that these are not just for spring and summer. This is what I always say, when you look at paying $9.30 on any credit card, debit card, PayPal, and that you can wear these literally spring, summer, winter, fall, just by just changing your footwear.
Absolutely, because they're gonna look, I just saw a new very high shaft, 8 or 9 inch high shaft boots out and shooties, and all the fashion girls in New York are wearing now cropped straight legs with that kind of shootie, so well into fall. But you know what? It's still a little cool in the Northeast, and then summer's, it won't even be spring. It'll just be boom summer, and summer's gonna last until the end of October.
Yeah, easily.
And these jeans are gonna look perfect with our ruffled jean jacket.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Alice, you should be wearing the ruffled jean jacket.
Alice
Come
looks
on
so
in
cute.
here, girlfriend.
You look great in
Look
this.
how cute
into the
you
Hey,
look.
do you look gorgeous in that?
Oh my God. Oh, hi. Hi.
Gosh, I'm so happy to see you.
No, she looked
You
great.
look
Yeah, I'm gonna start
amazing.
crying. So,
You first, because I'm right behind you.
yeah, you know what? I just didn't know when I was sitting on that sofa going through chemo and then radiation, was anybody gonna remember me? When
really?
fashion moves on, right? But I think I cared about the customer for so many years. I never, and I said it in my video for cancer, careers and cancer, I never knew that there was that much love in the universe.
Well,
I'm
it's when you
so
find out.
honored, and that is when you find out when you
Yes.
most need it. So all of
Exactly.
you out there, you're such a huge part of my recovery. Love is the answer. Love
it
is
is.
the point.
Always,
And we
always.
are family.
Yes.
And we
you
are
such
family.
a big part of our family.
Yeah,
and we
and
love
you know,
so
I used
much.
to dress Sly and the Family Stone and that
Oh,
big song,
how
We Are
appropriate.
Family. We
There's a
Are
song there, right?
Family.
Exactly.
We are going
Alice
to be
is
doing
amazing.
this again
Yeah.
today at 5 o'clock. So
Yeah, I
hopefully
can't wait.
we'll
Alice, I haven't worked with you in a long time. We're going to have a blast.
Yes, we are.
All right.
I just
look
had to say
gorgeous.
hi. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait till
Come
5.
on, we love that. And Alice
you know
is right.
what, ladies? It isn't corny. It is true. It is a family, and it's a female family, and almost a family of the forgotten woman when it comes to fashion, who just isn't taken care of and honored the way she should be, but we're here to do it with DG2.
Absolutely. And we've done it for almost 25 years with Diane here at HSN. So 2 minutes
In a
for
week,
baby.
it'll be 20. In 3 days,
3
it'll
days.
be 25
It'll be
years.
25 years.
Yeah.
Who can say, first of all, who can say that even in the fashion industry? But we have her. Like I said, that is so important that the DG2 is all exclusive. Everything that Diane does exclusive for us here at HSN. So you today, when you look at a crop jean like this, and I think what's happening right now is hundreds of thousands of people were going a little earlier. Yeah, I'm not sure. Now they're like, I have to have it.
Yeah.
And we so understand, but let me just put this out before we run out of time. The olive and the eggshell quantity is in the hundreds, so these are almost completely sold out. The black that I'm wearing that has that same embroidered kind of vintage floral and an animal motif, incredibly popular. And then finally,
And of
the
course,
world
the
of the
two naturals,
chambray.
the chambray
Exactly,
and the
indigo.
Once again, and each patch individual, each one individually silk screen. The embroidery is so intense, you're not going to believe it. And the comfort level of a straight leg, well, once you get into one, I'm not sure you're ever going to want to get out of
Oh,
it.
yes.
This is heaven, and at the same time, so unbelievably flattering. But really, a little more non-challenging than a skinny. So if you're always on the fence about I'm not skinny enough to wear a skinny, the straight leg is the equivalent of, but with a little more ease from the lower hip down to the leg opening.
But it still gives you that long, lean look to the
does.
leg, which is amazing. Remember, sizes 2 through 24. We have
Lots of
3
stretch
inseams.
as well.
Your 21-inch petite, 23, average 25 for your tall. We will remind you of this awesome must-have ruffled tank, the ruffled denim jacket that has been on
Love.
fire. But this is the first purchase. And by the way, if you are maybe just flipping through and you're like, you see almost 16,000 gone or over 16,000 gone, you're like, I want to try that, but gosh, what about the fit? You have 30 days. And these absolutely run true to size, so go with your accurate size without a doubt. You will not be disappointed. The ruffle tank that you see on Annette, we're going to be sharing with you the number on that next, because that is with, oh my gosh, that is a tank that has been on fire
$29
today. Seriously.
and really fitted for a more mature body, and to really handle all of that midriff area that we just don't love. That is huge. That is so easy to wear. And always, I have a really hard time with summer clothing because I'm trying to hide that midriff.
Yeah.
T-shirts out there in the market are too teeny.
They're short
way too
and tight.
fitted, way too short.
Exactly.
We give you the ease. We know where your danger zone